Some people will always defend the activities, the policies of their country in matters of international relationships. Their abiding principle is my country, right or wrong. O anumang mangyari, mali man o tama ang aking bansa, my loyalty is to my country. Their first loyalty is not to God, not to truth or justice. Their first loyalty is biased and partial. It is one-sided, selective loyalty. The prophets were the exact opposite. When they delivered their revelation or their oracles, they were even-handed in their praise of virtue and their condemnation of vice. And this was true not only in their dealings with their own compatriots, it was also true in their dealings with other nations. The liturgical readings usually concentrate on the revelation or on the oracles directed at Israel or Judah, the two kingdoms of the Jewish nation. But many prophets or many prophetic revelation or prophetic oracles were directed at other nations. For example, the prophet Amos pronounces condemnatory judgments against Damascus, Gaza and Philistia, Tyre and Phoenicia and others. And the prophet Isaiah likewise prophesied against Assyria, against Babylon, the Philistines. Jeremiah too uttered curses against other nations. Now, in today's first reading, we hear this time the prophet Ezekiel prophesying the downfall of the king of Tyre. Sa panahon ni Propeta Ezekiel, ang Tiro o Tyre was a great commercial city. And before, it had been an ally of Jerusalem against Babylon. But when Babylon laid siege to Jerusalem, anong ginawa ng Tyre? Tyre abandoned its ally. Not only abandoned, but even rejoiced in its downfall, rejoiced the downfall of Jerusalem. Hence the severity of Ezekiel towards Tyre. Now, the radical destruction of Tyre prophesied here did not happen during the siege laid by the Babylonian king Nebuchadnezzar, which lasted 13 years. But it happened, it was accomplished only later by Alexander the Great. Kung titingnan po natin, itong mga pangyayaring ito ay nangyayari din sa panahon natin ngayon. May mga bansa na kunwari nag-play sa ally, ngunit sa kagipitan ay inaabandona. So, like the prophets of old, sisters and brothers, we should oppose evil everywhere. Whatever the person, whatever the group, institutions, or country spreading it, especially when it comes to our country, we must beware of a natural tendency towards partiality. we can never say, my country, right or wrong. No. Our first loyalty is to God. Our first loyalty is to justice and truth.